for real. And I'm so excited because the year 2025 is on talk with the beginning. We deeply appreciate your support. We want to say a very big thank you for everything that you do, for every contribution to the amazing Gusto TV community. We are very, very appreciative of your support. Thank you guys so much for everything that you do. And we have breaking news. There's Burna Boy in the news. There is Wizkid in the news. There's Gunna in the news. We have Tiwa Savage in the news. We have Zinoleesky in the news. So yes, this news is packed. So get ready for the afternoon drive, okay? Alrighty, so let's get into it. But before we get into the specifics of today's news, I want to let you know that for 30,000 naira, you can actually advertise with us on at Gusto TV Africa on Instagram and on Facebook. Very important that you have that information, okay? So do with that information what you should, okay? All right, so let's get into the teas. Lisky's Tumba has risen to number 5 on Apple Music NG Top Songs chart. This is quite incredible. And I really talk about Zinoleesky with a lot of, gusto, if I have to put it that way, because I remember a certain time they were saying this guy has been cancelled. Cancelled. They don't cancel him. They don't cancel him. They don't cancel him. And everybody knows the reason for this, right? There's been a lot of conversations around, the death of Mobad and all that, and of course the affiliation he has with Naira Mali. And that has become a very, very sensitive topic. And people have been really, really talking about this one. But yeah, as it is, um, there's been a lot of conversations about this one, but we are seeing Zinoleesky rise above that, if I have to put it that way. And there's not really been any cancel thing that has been evident to, because this guy has been actually really churning out the numbers, and every time he's dropped a project, he has actually been seeing a lot of streams. And this time around, Zinoleesky's Tumba has risen to number 5 on Apple Music Nigeria Top Songs chart, and that one is incredible to see. Well, who is streaming this record? We know to know like that. And of course, Ghost says on X, it don't go plug as in fans don't move on. Now that's the biggest conversation, and that's like the big debate, you know, surrounding, this, if I have to put it, is it a fiasco? I don't think it's a fiasco, but this is the biggest debate right now. Like, okay, who are the people streaming this record, right? If you say he has been cancelled, his fans has moved on, is it safe to say that he's stream farming? So all of this I know to know, but tell me in the comment section if you know what I do not know. But I believe that this song is actually a very brilliant song and it deserves its place in the top, top top 10 on the charts, on Apple Music Nigeria top songs chart. Okay, anyways, if you know what's not no, let me know in the comments. And this time around, there's also a very big, interesting, interesting news right here. And this one is Rolling Stones, the songs list, the top 50 list of 2025. Okay, and it's been quite an interesting year for Afrobeat, and everybody has been churning out great music. But we know that some people have done exceptionally well, and we need to shout them out. But then again, there's a Rolling Stone list saying, you know what? These are the top hits of 2025, of course. And the number 2, Sitting Pretty, as Lahore. Adekunle Gold, Yinka Ayefele and Adewale Ayuba, many people. And number 6, we have Davido and Omale's With You. We have number 10, Rema's Killable. Number 11, our Stars Hot Body. 13, Thames Big Daddy. Number 14, Rema Baby, Is It a Crime? And of course, number 20, Olamide and Wizkid. And number 21, we have Tiwa Savage and Skepta on the low. Number 23, we have Taves, Pop Star Party. And then number 25, we have Marvel and Wave Star Escaladizi. We have number 25, Black Bones' ACL. And of course, number 27, Chella's My Darling. And of course, number 29, we have Shay Vibes' is How Are You? And number 31, we have Show Them Camp and Winnie Bele. Number 37, we have Rigo Camp Marathon. And of course, number 40, we have DJ Mafarisa, DJ Tunes, Wizkid, and Marvel's Money Constant. Number 43, Ashake's Why Love. Of course, that is quite an interesting list right there. But who do you think is supposed to have made the cut, or what song do you think could have made the cut that is not on this top list? What's your thoughts and comments in the comment box? And of course, we'll be right there to respond to as many as we get. Now to the big news of the day. Gunna brought out Whiskey to perform for December 1st in Lagos. Gunna was at the Dead December Fest in Headline Show, and he brought out big ways. I mean, if you don't bring out big ways, that means that you never start the show. And this was quite a moment in history. And of course, they performed Forever Be Mine. Remember, Wizkid has touched every genre in 2025. This is unarguably the hottest trap song right now. And Whiskey delivered 100%, and it was just a beautiful time with a beautiful moment to see Gunna bring out Whiskey to perform with him at the fest, and it was crazy. The fans went crazy when Whiskey came out, and of course, you guys shout now, you guys tear your liver, you guys tear your lungs because it is Whiskey. And guys, if you have seen the performance from that show, or you actually were in attendance, how did it make you feel? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments, because Whiskey in 2025 is on the freaking roll, and he has done way more than his bit for the culture. And of course, I'm gonna coming into the mix and doing quite amazing, and of course having a headline show in Lagos and actually filling out. A lot of people stormed that place to actually have a freaking party. Say it was quite a decent show. So let me know what the thoughts are in the comment box, because a lot of people have been talking about this one. And Son Weezy says iconic moment. It was quite a moment in history, because that's the first time you will see Gunna and Wiz perform together at any event, right? So yes, big ups to Wiz and big ups to Gunna. Yes, so and of course we have Tiwa Savage. Joe don't give person $1,000 for stage at the Calabar Carnival last night. It was Calabar Carnival last night. I beg your pardon. And it was such a beautiful moment, and it's just amazing. And Tiwa Savage held it down. Of course, Mama Jam Jam will always kill his show. And then the great moment came for a lucky fan who took away $1,000. Do you know what $1,000 will do for you right now? I think that's quite important to actually say the list. But then again, it was really beautiful. Waiting happen. You say me the fan come, the fan say okay, before you go collect something for me, you go do something for me. And then this Baba begin to twerk vigorously. But bro, if not me self, I go come on my shit. 1,000 USD. Yeah, it might not be a lot of money like that, but it is something. This and busy don't set for this brother, because he went away with 1,000 freaking dollars. Yes. Yes, to tell you the truth, I no go lie for you. I go lie for you, and that was quite a very, very, very beautiful moment. And everybody have been talking about this one. Of course, DJ Pepper says, "Nice one, Tiwa. You give person 1,000 USD. You too sabi, Mama Jam Jam." And of course, Eric Blake says, "If you reach your turn, no twerk to collect money, my brother. The hustle is freaking real." Thank you, Mama Jam Jam, for putting the smile on the face of the one and only the super fan. I can't remember his name right now, but thank you so much. And of course, we have the biggest news right now on the block. And this time around, Burna Boy has made history. I mean, Burna Boy has had a pretty rough year. But one thing is very evident: Burna Boy has been able to wade off the distractions, and he has been able to swim over the tide of distractions, and he has come out triumphant and on top. And this time around, Burna Boy's I Told Them tour is now the highest grossing tour ever by the Afrobeat artist. Massive $30.5 million pulled in from 302 8 the 302,801 tickets across just 22 shows. I mean, safe to say that over 4 billion was made, like 4 billion. So that is quite interesting to see. So yes, Burna Boy don't set record again. For the people where they talk ya about this guy, the African giant. He's proving you wrong every day by day. So what do you Burna Boy has actually set the record straight. And guys, there's nobody touching him right now. There's nobody touching Boy right now. Guys, Burna Boy has actually broken the record, and he's the highest He's the artist with the highest grossing tour ever, and with a massive $30.5 million pulled in from 302,801 tickets across just 22 shows. Congratulations to Burna Boy, and we are super excited for him. Guys, let me know what your thoughts are regarding this one. Is Burna Boy the best touring artist of Afrobeats? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, of course. We'll be right there to respond to as many comments as we see. Guys, thank you so much for joining us on the Evening Drive here on Gusto TV Africa, and we're going to see you on the next one. Bye for now.